Hello and welcome to the Coffee Shop Talk on Registration presented by PALS, Peer Advising Learning and Success. All right, so in this workshop video, we're going to be discussing several things. But first I want to introduce what PALS is, who I am, and what's going on today. So what is PALS? PALS is Peer Advising Learning and Success, and PALS is a program on campus that can help all students in various ways. So PALS can help you set, make, and keep goals throughout the semester. These could be academic goals, these can be personal goals, but ultimately our goal is to help you reach yours. It can also help you navigate things like the UM-Dearborn website, tools in the UM portal, which is a big part of today's workshop, and change your degree forms and major forms and such things along that line. Lastly, PALS can also help you explore study skills and test-taking strategies, and really much more, or a program on campus that's run by fellow students like yourself. And so if you want to take advantage of that, I would highly recommend it. So my name is Kristen Ingalls. I am one of the PALS for the 2021-2022 school year, and I will be hosting this presentation today. So in today's session, we will be talking about several things. Number one on that list, and the most important probably, is accessing the tools that were part of UM-Dearborn Connect. And all those tools are now in what is called the self-service portal. So we are going to be going over in depth what is the self-service portal and how you can use the tools within it to help you register. Some of those tools include DegreeWorks, Schedule Planner, Registration Timetable, Registration, and then of course your academic advising resources. All right, so accessing tools that were part of UM-Dearborn Connect, the student service portal. All right, first step in this is learning how to access this. Luckily, that's pretty easy. First, you want to go to the main website, umdearborn.edu. From that, you want to select the Students button in the top left-hand corner, which we have here circled in red. That will take you to a page that looks like this. And you want to scroll down and select the yellow Access the Portal Now button, which is also pictured here circled in red. If you're already logged in, it'll just take you to the next page. If not, you might be asked to enter your UM-Dearborn credentials at this point, which include your UMID username and your password. But once you're logged in, you'll be taken to your student portal. And in this student portal, in order to access all those useful tools to help you register, you want to go to Academic Resources Plus, which is circled here in red on the right-hand side of your screen. This will open a new tab. Welcome to your student portal. We do not have this page pictured here because you will notice it has a lot of personal information. It's got your name, your picture, demographic, degree paths, and so on. So it's got a lot of personal information, but it's also super important to know how to navigate it. On the left-hand side of the page, this page that you're looking at on your screen, you'll find a menu bar like the one right here on the right. This will take you to numerous important features such as DegreeWorks, you got Schedule Planner, Registration/Schedule, transcripts, grades, and so on. There's a lot of important features in this menu bar. But also on the student portal page, you will notice that this will tell you if you have any holds. It's hard to register if you have holds. In fact, in most cases, you won't be able to register until you resolve those holds. In the top right-hand side of your screen, you'll see a picture just like this. It will say holds, and it will tell you the number of holds you have. And if you click on that, you can get more details about those holds and what you may need to do to resolve them, and maybe making a payment, talking to a financial aid, talking to your advisor, especially if you're like a new start student or maybe you're on probation, stuff like that. So student portal is very important. You need to know how to get there and how to navigate it. All right, so first off, we're going to talk about DegreeWorks. DegreeWorks is your online degree audit tool. It is a guide that is specific to your major, the degree path you've chosen, and it will tell you the classes you have taken in the past, the classes you have to take in the future, any other requirements of the degree path, and so on. Nonetheless, it's not your official transcript, so remember that. There is a different button on that student portal menu page for official transcripts. But DegreeWorks is really helpful in planning. So maybe you're a biology major and you need to know, what are my pre-major requirements? Those will be listed on DegreeWorks. Those will be your Gen Chem 1 and 2, your Orgo, the Orgo labs, both the classes, stuff like that. So things that may not necessarily come up under your specific major, but you need it still for your major. It's your pre-major requirements. So DegreeWorks is a very important tool to find out what you need to take for the degree path you have chosen. And in fact, here we have a picture, a screenshot really of someone's, Lana's DegreeWorks page. She's another PAL here, great person. And you'll see she's got a Bachelor of Arts degrees. It tells you how many credits are required for this degree, how many she has applied thus far, and you can start to see some of the requirements down here. So she already has the GPA requirement, so she's got a green check mark. She took the math placement exam and passed, so she got a check mark. And if you go further down this list, you would see things like the classes she may need to take, like a psychology class and stuff like that. And red means she would still need to take it, and green means she's already taken it and it's all completed and that part of her degree path is done. So as you can see, it's super helpful to basically figuring out what you still need to take and what you have done in terms of your degree path. The next tool we're going to talk about from the student portal page is Schedule Planner. So Schedule Planner is a tool that you can use to plan what your weekly semester schedule will look like. It narrows down potential schedules based on the classes you want to sign up for and criteria that you input. And what I mean by that is maybe you want a break between, like, I don't know, 4 to 5 p.m. because you got to pick up your siblings from school. You can insert that information into Schedule Planner and it will make sure all the possible schedules it gives you don't interfere with that break that you set. So it's a very useful tool that we're about to dive into. So this is a screenshot from the Schedule Planner page. You can see that you can edit it by a variety of criteria. You can have what kind of classes you're looking for. So maybe if you're already started the semester, you can see the classes that are still open to registration. That may be important. Parts of term, maybe you only want a 7-week class or something like that, or full semester classes. You can edit that criteria here. You can also choose the instructional methods. This has become a lot more important in the last year or so. So you can pick if you want it fully online asynchronous, online synchronous, in-person, hybrid, and so on. So if you have a specific instructional method you prefer, you can input that here, which can be important to your success as a student. Next up, you'll have to add all the courses you want to take that semester. So here, maybe you want to take a watercolor class and a human physiology class. So you would add all the courses that you want. You would add any breaks that you want. We talked about that a little bit on the last slide. If you have to pick up your siblings in school, maybe you can't have class from 4 to 5. You put that break in, you select that break, and then all the schedules that generate will have that break in consideration and will not give you any classes that run during that time. So once you input all that information, you'll want to select the Generate Schedule button. And that will, of course, give you the schedules that you can choose from and add to your registration card. All right, but when do you register? This is where the registration timetable comes into account. So here at UM-Dearborn, registration is by appointment only. That means you can't just go on and register whenever you want. When you register, it's based on the amount of credit hours that you have already completed. So in this case, we're currently in the fall 21 semester, and we're registering for the winter 2022 semester. So in registering for winter 2022, you have to consider only the credits you've taken before the fall 21 semester. Anything you're currently taking does not count towards your total. It's only the ones that are completed. So let's say I have 100 credits. I'm currently taking an additional 12 credits in the fall semester, so I'm at 112. I can't count those 12 because I have not completed them. So I would be at the 100 credit mark, which would put me as a Thursday, November 4th senior, according to this schedule, which means I could register Thursday, November 4th at 8 a.m. For my classes that I want. All right, so you can find a complete figure at this table by looking up the registration timetable within the UM-Dearborn website. They'll also be linked to the slides here. And keep in mind that the schedule changes every semester. Sometimes the school does it by half days like it is here, 8 a.m. versus 1 p.m., 8 a.m. versus 1 p.m. Sometimes it's the full day. So you always want to look this up every semester to know just where you fall on it. All right, the next tool we're going to talk about is registration itself, the big bazoos. Woohoo. All right, so registration/schedule is a tool that allows you to view the times the classes are offered, the professors teaching that class, the rooms, and building numbers. After selecting the desired term, you can narrow down the list of classes by selecting the subject, the course number, the instructor, any and all of the above. You also have the option of selecting the desired day, instructional days, and attribute. This can be done using features such as the advanced search. But if you already had planned a schedule in Schedule Planner and sent that to your cart, then you would be ready to go right off the bat. So it really depends if you're looking them up right when you register, in which case these tools are helpful, or if maybe you did it in advance and you sent that registration schedule to your cart. All right, so if you didn't already use Schedule Planner and send that registration schedule to your cart, like I was saying, you would enter all the information here. Maybe you know you want that Bio 357 class with Professor John Doe. You would type in the subject, the course number, instructor, all the information that you do know. At the end, you would hit submit and it would pull up all the available class times for that class. All right, but one thing to consider before you register is that things like this workshop are not a replacement for academic advising. Academic advisors are extremely important to make sure you're on the right career path and you're taking only the classes you need. So it's highly recommended, and it may even be required if you're a new student or on probation, that you talk to an advisor before registering. DegreeWorks and other tools are not a replacement for academic advising. Advisors give valuable insights that these tools do not have. An example of that valuable insight, maybe you know you have to take a Chem 344 class. That's great, but did you know that that's only offered in the fall? You probably won't know that just looking at your DegreeWorks page, but your advisor will know, and they will make sure you'll take it when it's scheduled so you can graduate on time and meet those requirements. So advisors are an absolute must. You should really go see your advisor before registering every semester. And for academic advising, please refer to your advising office. This can be START, Castle, CHESS, BCS, COP, and HPA. So there's a variety. You may fall into one or more of these. So just make sure you're seeing your correct advisor and that you do go see them. It's important. And how do you do this? You have to schedule an advising appointment. So to do this, you log on to your self-service portal, which we discussed how to get there earlier. You go to the homepage, Students tab, log into the My Portal button there. And when you're on this page, you'll want to click the Select an Appointment button in yellow here. This will pull open a new tab, which has a list of possible advisors. So if I'm in the College of Arts, Science, and Letters, I want to pick one of these advisors. So maybe I click on Anita Miller. This pulls open a new tab that has the available times and dates, and also the format of the appointment. So maybe I want an in-person appointment. I would schedule Tuesday, October 26th at 11:30 a.m. So it's important to see your advisor, and you can now schedule these online through the self-service portal. All right, so another thing I do highly recommend is to contact your PALS. So you can schedule a virtual academic coaching appointment with PALS during the fall semester at any of the following days or times. You can also contact us by email, which is listed below, or you can go to our website, and we also have a forum there that you can use to have a comment, suggestion, or you want to meet up. Feel free to do any of the above. PALS is here to help you, and if you found this content today helpful, I definitely recommend checking it out. So thank you. Please check out additional resources on our website. Again, if you still have any questions about registration, please reach out to us. We're more than willing to help. Thank you for coming today, and I hope to see you again soon.